But that's just something that I just dealt with and just keep practicing hard, and hopefully that will change.
What do you do, going into each week of practice to try to show that I'm ready to play more, I'm ready to make a big impact for this defense?
Nothing really, just continue to play my game and just do all the little things, and that's all I can control, really.
How redeeming was it for you to make a play like that, at Boston College, and make an interception return, show that you can do it? Apologize.
It felt good to make a play. Just everything that I've been working for, and finally it's just starting to show up a little bit.
Has it been difficult, as well as Ryan has been playing, Marcus is coming back, to fight for snaps out there in practice?
We all get the same amount of reps in practice, so it's just a lot of guys are deserving to play, and I guess the coaches are, that's how they're handling it. So just like I said, I'm just continue to do my part in practice, and hopefully we'll see what happens down the stretch.
I know Coach Brooks with the defensive tackles, he says every starting job is up for grabs every week, and it just depends on how you practice, who starts. Is that the way Coach Reed kind of handles it, or is there a pecking order that going in?
I'm really not sure. I just know, like I said, what I can control, and that's just, my effort in practice and things of that nature.
On the interception, was that from watching game film, kind of knowing what they were going to do, or just reading the quarterback right away?
Oh no, I knew from film study what they were getting ready to run. So I knew what route he was getting ready to run. He tried to run a slant route, so I just sat inside and the quarterback threw it right to me. So that came from film study.
It looked like the quarterback was kind of staring this guy down. Were you kind of able to read his eyes and know that was where he was going to
go? Somewhat. I was reading the receiver as well as the quarterback, so a little bit of both.
How important was having a dominating performance like that for this defense after giving up some points to Louisville?
It was awesome. Our front guys up front do an excellent job getting pressure on the quarterback, which makes it easier for us guys in the secondary. We don't have to cover as long. So, just a very dominant performance, and hopefully we can continue that going forward.
What are some of the things you've seen on film from NC State, their quarterback and their wide receivers, and what they like to do on offense?
Yeah, they like to get the ball to number one, Jalen Samuels. He's their bell cow. So we just got to do a great job of being disciplined and reading our keys and just lining up and play ball.
How challenging is it preparing for a guy like Samuels, of all the places he kind of moves all over the offense?
It's pretty tough, but like I said, we're just going to continue to watch film and figure out their tendencies and stuff like that. And when Saturday gets here, we'll be ready.
Going back to the competition at your position, do you feel like you and Ryan and Marcus and everyone competing for those reps, do you feel like you guys kind of make each other better by competing with each other?
Yeah, I feel like we make each other better, but I really feel like we get better by going against our receivers every day in practice. Those guys are the top receivers in the country. So competing against those guys in practice makes the games that much more easier.
When you caught the ball the other day, I think you looked like you were looking for somebody to hit you. Were you surprised that you had that free run to the end zone?
Yeah, when I caught it, I was just looking around to make sure that nobody was around to tackle me, because I didn't want to be that guy that gets interception and gets tackled. So I just tugged the ball and just ran to the end zone because I wanted to score.
Yeah, what was that feeling like when you saw that green space in front of you?
Kind of just like high school, like just a bunch of green grass in front of me and just go score.
Is it hard to keep your concentration in a moment like that when you see the opportunity in front of you? Obviously, those are limited in games for you.
Can you repeat that one more time?
Is it hard to keep your concentration, actually catch the ball when an opportunity like that comes in a game?
No, because I've been around the ball my whole life. Catching it, running it, punt returns, all in high school. So it was just real natural for me just to catch it and score like I was playing running back in high school. So yeah, it wasn't anything hard. Just I was real locked in anyway. So just catching it and scoring was a big deal.
How much does it help y'all to know that you have that bye week coming up and you just have one more game to get through before you get a little bit of a rest?
It's big time. So that's how we're just going to focus all our efforts on this week and make sure we dominate this team coming up. And then we'll get a nice little rest next week.
You told us that kind of at the end of fall practice you were working on becoming more of a technician.
Right.
How has that been for you, and what have you gotten better at since the beginning of the season?
Since the beginning of the season, I've just gotten better in all aspects of my game, from off coverage to press coverage. eye discipline, like I said in fall camp, and all those things now are just starting to show up when I play.
Are you more comfortable field boundary?
No, I can play both just as fine. Boundary is a little bit more physical. You know, you got to come up in the run game. You know, in the field, you have a little bit more space. Receivers are off the ball a little bit more. So the techniques are a little bit different, but for the most part, it's all the same.
You talk about the receivers helping you guys be better, but the competition you guys have had, even now, with Marcus and all those other guys, how has that helped you guys as a secondary, as a group, stay focused, knowing that you don't know if you're going to be in the next play or not?
Yeah, it's just like you said, it helps us keep us focused, and it helps us just keep us on our toes and just get ready to play. This year, we have a lot more guys who are ready to play. So just whenever coach calls your number, you just got to go in there and ball out.
And that's probably, you think, eliminated some of the big plays you guys have eliminated this year?
Yeah, absolutely. On our end, our linebackers do a tremendous job. Coach V do a great job getting those guys ready, and Coach Brooks with our D-line. So, yeah, everything is just falling into place for us right now.
Going into the second half of the regular season, what's your mindset now? What do you do to continue to get better, continue to improve?
Just continue to give great effort in practice, getting better out there, and then everything will take care of itself out on the field. You just have to pay the price every day during the week.
And I know you won't play in time now, but knowing Tootie leaves at the end of the year, is this also to you kind of like an audition for next season?
No, I really don't feel like it's an audition. I just know I'm just focused on right now and what it is that I can do to help my team win right now, and then we'll just worry about next year when next year gets here.
You talked about your little brother. Is there anything you can help him with in this recruiting process?
Just take all your visits and ask questions. Ask a whole bunch of questions. Ask a lot of questions, and just take your time with it. That's what I would tell him.